Hello, welcome to the Crafting Coop. I'm Reesa and I'm here to craft with you. Grab something. Okay, got my stuff and I'm ready to go. We are in Sensation Creations Event Group with Julie, Crafts by Julie, me, the Crafting Coop, and Carla with Carla's Bayou Creations. And we're so glad you're here. I'm going to go ahead and get myself shared. Me pay attention here. I still am not looking at my screen the greatest. But I'm trying. Still get a little bit, boop. Still get a little bit yucky. But it's getting better. Okay, let me see. I have so much work to do. We are going to Southern California this weekend. And oh my goodness, I have work to do before I can go. Almost there. Thank you everyone for coming in. I really appreciate it. Hello, hello. Hey, Julie. Hey, Christina. It is cold in here, but I am super excited to tell you about our book club. It is amazing. As you can see, there is a ton of books back here. I just keep making them and making them and making them. This one is like a scrapbook. It's pretty cool. This one is like a scrapbook too, but it's brown paper. And then this one is my mushroom journal. It's got all, oh, I messed up my pages. Darn it. Let me put that inside so it doesn't get messed up. Go back inside there. Sometimes you kind of have to. There we go. So it's got all these pages. And it's got all kinds of stuff in the front. And I still have a ton of stuff to add to it. But I'm getting there. I have to do this when it's fun time, not work time. But we have all kinds of different types of books that we're making. Right now we're making a bee book, and it is in the shape of a honeycomb. This is in the shape of a little tag. I don't know where my honeycomb book went. Oh, here it is. Sorry. And then we also, I have been working on my bee book, which goes like that. And it's full of pages on the inside, on the back. And as you can see, it's in the shape of a honeycomb. So it's really cool. So cool. So cool. I just got to figure out how I'm going to close it. So I got my little things off a little bit, but it was really hard to get them in there. And then this is a bigger tag book. They're all saying, do the tag book, do the tag book. But we haven't gotten to it yet, but we will. So if you are interested in learning good old bookbinding, these are books made with hard bookbinding. If you are interested, trust me, you don't know how many people. I did a workshop for Sacred Treasure House, and they were amazing. Julie and I were both in there. I taught it. Carla was in there. It was great. But they were like, you got to start a book club. So I did. And it was definitely great to do, and it's a lot of fun. And there were so many of them were like, no, 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 I don't want to do, I can't, you know, I'm not going to do books. I don't want to do books. And then they come and they do it. I look, I challenge you, even if you're not a book person, try it for a month, because everyone falls in love with it, because you can just sit and relax and do it. You don't have to worry about paint. You don't have to worry about any of that stuff. You just sit and relax and do your book, and it's very, very relaxing. So if you're interested, all you have to do is do exclamation point books, and it should, oh, I didn't do it right. Sorry. Exclamation point books, and the information should pop up. It is only $9.99 a month. You get all of my digital journal kits. All you gotta do is print them, and you get 4 lessons a month. And that turns out to be about 2 books a month. Maybe more, depending. Some books are easier, some books take longer. So it just goes back and forth. Could be 3. I think this month we're doing 2, because the B book took us a little longer. So yeah, just jump in there and come give it a try, because it is so much fun. And I've been doing it for years, been teaching for years. And I just, you know, I love books. I love doing books. So I'm sure you will love it. So let's go ahead and get our camera turned. And back camera. Okay. And then I hope this isn't too close and I have to move it. I do think it is, though. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it is. Hold on. Oh, no, maybe not. Let's see. Let's see if I can mess with it. There we go. I think that's going to do good. Okay, we'll leave it there. All right. So, I have 2 today's frogs. Hey, Tracy. Today's frogs, and I'm going to do at highlights. Hopefully that'll bring some people in. And also, I've got 2 different frogs. So you guys tell me which one do you want? Do you want A or B? Now, I might not do which one you pick, but I'm thinking you probably will pick what I want. But A or B? A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. Let me tag Amy just to be safe, because she forgot. Hey, Sue, how are you? Christina said B. Tracy said A. I say A. Sue says B. That's 2-2. Oh, Kelly said B. Uh-oh. You guys like this one? He was a booger to do. Trust me. He was a booger. This one's super cute too, though. Super cute, super cute. Sue, which one do you want? A or B? A or B? Oh, you already picked B. Right there in front of my face. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. All right. I guess I'll do this one. Do you guys want this color or this color? The green or the blue? I think I'm going to go with the... Hi, Angie. I think I'm going to go with the blue. I think I'm going to go with the blue paint. All right. So it is frogs. This is Sensational Creations Event Group. I don't know why I keep forgetting the sensational today. I've said it probably hundreds and hundreds of times. I'm going to go with blue because I pulled out green. That's why it's cooking. I don't know what he's doing up there. Scary sometimes, 11-year-olds. Of course, we didn't think we were scary when we were 11, but I don't know what he's doing. It smells like he's burning something. Last Friday, when I was live when Sensational, didn't work out too well for me. I got notification right before I went live that there was a fire over there was a fire over on 2.2 miles from us. And oh my heavens, was it scary. Scary, scary, scary. We almost got evacuated. We were told to pack and get ready. But those firefighters are something awesome, let me tell you. And right there at the end of the afternoon, they pulled it together. And I was like, oh my gosh. It was amazing how well they worked. Plus, I do want to give credit to our concentration camp. We have a fire concentration camp where teenagers, I think up to the age of 25, kids up to the age 16 through 25, has been removed. The last evacuation was just lifted. I just came across my screen. So anyway, it's a camp where boys have gotten in trouble for not serious crimes. Yeah, my grandson is. He doesn't go back till the 25th. Hey, Grace. Yeah, just released it. Can you believe that, Julie? I heard that noise go off and I freaked out. I'm like, no, not again. Hey, Holly. So anyway, yeah. So they just lifted the last of it, but it said that the concentration camp is for ones that are not in huge trouble. but have to be there for several years. They've been, you know, we got hard judges in this county. So, but anyway, they are a fire concentration camp where they learn to be firemen and grow up and become, you know, citizens that can go back into the world. And they have school, they have, you just wouldn't believe it. And those boys came out and worked on that fire. They wear orange suits where the firemen wear yellow suits. And I saw a big old line of them lined up out there on the actual fire, working it, digging. They make them do the digging and stuff to dig out lines and dig out flames and all that stuff. So they were working very hard, very hard. Hey, Debbie. Yeah, they were working very hard and they got it. So that was awesome. We are very thankful here in Amador County for that fire concentration camp. Um, that's what they call it. It's been there since 1945, and many, 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 many of our firemen have come out of there. They talk about it all the time. And I didn't know it was their birthday, the concentration camp. There were over 400 men working that fire on Friday. So, which is amazing. I mean, just, yeah, amazing. But it was definitely scary because we had to pack up as much of our stuff as we could, you know, our personal stuff to take with us. And thank goodness, Pastor Matt, who's been my pastor since 2011, he realized I was probably home alone, and he called Glenn, and he's like, you know, where is mom? And so Glenn sent him up here, and he was here with me until Glenn and Jessica got here, which I was thankful, because if I had to just jump up and leave, I don't know what I would have done. Like chickens, I just don't know what I would have done. And then because Pastor Matt put it on the prayer list to pray, people were reaching out and saying that they would come and get our chickens with their horse trailers, that they would, you know, hi Barbara, how are you? Yes, thank you. Still pray. Yes. But they said that they were working hard to try to, you know, get everything together to come help us. And Pastor Matt was like, just hold on. It you know, we may be okay. And then about 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock, of course, my son-in-law listens to the scanner, and you hear a lot more on the scanner, of course, than you do in watch duty. And he knew ahead of time that they had sent another C-130 out to a big plane to help. And the guy was like, where do you want the C-130? And the fire chief said, oh, it can go home. We don't need it. We don't need any more air help. We've got it. We got it under control. And so that was amazing. So they were just sitting out in the yard chilling. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Ah. And they were like, oh, it's okay. We're not going to get evacuated. And that was Friday night after about 7 hours of going through this. And then our evacuation was not lifted. It was not lifted until midday on Saturday. And then yesterday they lifted one of the ones closer to the fire, and then just now they lifted all of them. Hey, Sherry, I was just talking about the fire that was at over here 2.2 miles from us. A wildfire. We really thought we were in for it. But thank goodness the Lord came through. Like I told Teresa, I said, you know what? But God just reached down and patted that fire out, because it went from 20 acres to 118 acres, lickety split, fast. And it was very, very scary. And of course, when you're in that situation, all you can think about, hey, Teresa, all you can think about is, fear. Fear. That's all you think about is fear. Like, what's going to happen? Are we going to lose our home? Are we going to, you just don't know. But believe it or not, it doesn't matter what would happen. We will always live in Amador. Even though every summer we go through this, we do. We've never had it this close. We've never had it this bad. But it is just so beautiful up here in the mountains, and all the deer and the animals and the wildlife and just everything. The bear that hold on, I don't know what happened to it, but something kicked it. I don't know. It'll come back. There we go. I don't know what happened to it. Just all of a sudden, it was black. But it's just really awesome to be, you know, living in the beautiful trees and the wildlife and the good air. And our water comes from their reservoir, and it is it is such good water. It is bottled by Mountain Spring, bottled water. Mountain Spring bottled water, for some, they use it. Our tap water is what is bottled in their bottles. And so it's just amazing to be able to live like that, where it's just beautiful, no smog, no nothing. And so I'm just thankful. Thankful, thankful, thankful. Very, very thankful. Because I even asked, hey, Holly, I asked Pastor Matt when he got here um, when he got here Friday. I'm like, I was crying, and he's like, it's okay. And I'm like, I don't know how you lived here your whole life, always having these fires. And he's like, well, when we were younger, it was really few and far between, but now it's just gotten so much drier. It's just so dry. And so scary. It is very scary. But like I said, it's amazing to live here when you can just, see baby cubs, all kinds of, bear cubs and all kinds of stuff. It's just beautiful. And it just shows you how much, all about God's creation. And I love it. So way better than the city, although we don't have nothing, we don't have any craft stores, but they do deliver. So we do a lot of Amazon. A lot of Amazon. But okay, I am going to use green. Oops, hold on. I'm going to use some green. And I don't believe I have any little frogs. I was thinking what I could put in the on it, but I don't think I have anything. I really don't. Woo. And I'm probably, yeah, not even half hour, not even halfway. And I'm going to be done very soon. We can do a little bit of some other stuff. That blue is pretty. I think that's called Yankee Blue. By Dixie Belle. Now, if you need Dixie Belle, Tanya with Timeless Treasures by Tanya, you can get it from her. If you need wood cutouts, you can get them from Julie. He pretty much will make you whatever you want, just about, I think. So, wow, so much thread. What can we put on the tag? I'm going to find me a tag. Ooh, you know what? We could put some of these. Paint them green. And I was looking for a button. Hey Kim, how are you? Yeah, we weren't quite evacuated, but we were in the evacuation warning. But it's over. It's over. Praise God. Thank you, Jesus. It's over. So I was telling Teresa earlier, I said, you know, you pray. Things change. And I just prayed that God would put that fire out. And like she said, could just see his hands putting it out. Me too. Because it was pretty scary. I'll tell you that. But we've never had it that bad where it was that scary. So we've been here 7 years. And that was as scary as it's gotten. And we've never been evacuated. Now, we did leave one time when Kim the county over, Caldor County was on fire, or the Caldor fire, the El Dorado County was on fire. And we did leave and took our chickens and went to Glenn's childhood home at the bottom of the county, because the ash was getting all over everything and all over them. And so we were going to be losing chickens. Of course, back then we didn't have near as many chickens. So that's a big difference. What was that one? That was another one. Let's see what that one was. That darn things went off 3 times since I have been sitting here, since I've been on this live. Hold on. No. Oh my heavens. Come on. Let's see what it says. Okay, it says the remaining evacuation warning zone in the Tiger Creek area has been removed at 11:40 a.m. this morning. And then there it looks like, no, that's Slate Line. That one's been there. Maybe that is Calaveras County Slate fire. The fire is at 1/4 and 1/2 of an acre with a potential of 5 to 10 acres per incident command. So, yep, new fire. Firefighters are on the scene of an approximately 1/4 of an acre vegetation fire in the area with structures threatened per radio traffic control. Smoke is visible in the camera above. So it looks like it's on the other side of Comanche. And on the it's in Calaveras County. It's not in our county, thank goodness. It's actually a ways away from our county. No, wait, it's not. Yeah, it is. So, well, it's not a ways away, but it's on the other side of the river or the lake. So, but they'll get it. It's moving slow. When they're moving slow, it's a lot easier. Way easier. You don't get as scared when they move slower. Because they can really, yeah. Hate to say it, but it's pretty scary. But I had pretty much learned to deal with it over the years. And but now I'm scared again. I hate hearing that app go off, but if you don't leave it on, then you don't know. So, and we have it set up for all the counties around us to go off, just in case it's close. But I will say this. Our firefighters are amazing. And when that Caldor fire in the county next, it burned from Sacramento all the way to Tahoe. And it was over 100 or 202,000 acres, over 200,000 acres. And when it got to Tahoe, all of a sudden, magically, boom, it was out. They were not about to lose Tahoe. And, but it also came to, streets and things like that. So, But our firefighters spend the off months going around the county doing cut lines and making cut roads and stuff. And so that's good because that helps a lot. It helps a lot. And you know, but it's just a scary thing. But you know, it's only 3 months out of the year, and you know, you keep good insurance and you pray, and the other 9 months of the year are awesome. They think the one the other day was a homeless camp, and they're all like, why is there a homeless camp up here? There's not even stores up here. There's nothing up here. Nothing. Like nothing. We live so far up the mountain, it's unreal. So I don't know why they would be up here. Unless they hiked from Tahoe down, because Highway 88 is a thoroughway to Tahoe. I mean, I just don't know. It's crazy. Sorry. Okay. I really don't want to use every time these things get so dried up. Goodness gracious, got a tickle in my throat. Okay, you can go off anytime now. Okay, so I'm just gonna rub this on the back. And we're just gonna, oops, got it on there. Put it on the corner. Right on the edge. But I do appreciate, so many people have told us they were praying for us. Gosh, I just really appreciate that so much. So much. So come on. Okay. Get this off me. All right. So let me do that again. Get that off me. Still sticky. All right. Now, should we make a tag? what can we put on this tag? What should we put on it? Yeah, it is scary. I mean, down in the South, which is where I'm from, born and raised in Florida, and then my family's from Arkansas. I mean, you don't ever hear of anything like this. I didn't even know they had it that bad here, like till I moved here. Like seriously, I didn't. And I'm just like, oh boy. And it wasn't a threat to us until we moved to Amador 7 years ago because we lived in the city. And so it's not a threat in the city. But, scary, scary stuff. What can we put on here? Leap of faith? That's a good one. That's a really good one. Now, if you do not know what hand lettering is, I'm going to do a little bit around here since I'm just darken it a little. If you don't know what hand lettering is, that's where you draw your letters in the shape of kind of like cursive, and your upstrokes are thin and your downstrokes are thick. So the downstroke part's easy, but the upstroke part is not. And so, Tracy, if you're in here, that's good. Gosh. And so learning it can be hard at times, but it takes just a lot of practice and dedication. And then you would be able to hand letter onto your crafts. So, and I've had many people ask me to start that as a subscription group and do traceables, but I don't know yet. I'm trying to get so much done right now. But we will see. Maybe next year. Maybe. If you are interested in this print, it is in the Nesting Box Designs. That is a subscription group for $10 a month. And you get almost 1,000, almost 6,000 prints. And you get access to all of them. and you can use them. You just cannot give them away digitally or in paper, but you can sell your crafts. You can do anything like that. You can make cards. You can give them the cards away. Anything like that that you make with it is allowed. And then, thank you, Lori. And then all of the proceeds goes to build clean drinking water wells in America. We have built 16 wells in 2 years, and that's amazing. And we hope to build a lot more, at least 10 more above, or double it for next year. We'd love to do that. That would be great. But we'll just have to see where we're at. But if you would like, there's 2.2 million people in America that do not have clean water. So if you would like to help people, it is an easy way. Oh, there it goes again. Telling you. Telling you. Here it is going off again. Let me see what it said. There are significant resources on scene per incident command. One air tanker has been released per air attack. Oh, okay. So they've already released an air attack. So they're about to get it. And usually that's how they work. They usually get them pretty quickly. But, if it's bad, it's bad, unfortunately. Okay. So, like I said, with hand lettering. Oh, anyway, if you want to do the, and this fire I'm talking about, it's not near us at all. It's in the other county all the way down. So, anyway, if you would like any of the printables, all you have to do is follow the link in the pinned post, or you can do exclamation point printables. So anyway, with hand lettering, you have to learn how to control your pen. Now, when you use this pen, it's easy because it's like a hard nib. Okay. So it's pretty easy to control. I have to push to get it to come over. And that's why I teach with these. But once you learn, you would use a flexible nib. See how flexible that is? It's real flexible. And you just learn how to control it. So it's thin going up, 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 thick coming down. And if you check out any of your fonts that are cursive, you will see that that's how they are. They're thin going up, and they're thick coming down. And you can always just fix it because you are drawing your letters. Down, up, down, up. And you notice I pick up my pen just about after every letter. So once you learn, you know, it's a lot easier. But to do that, you have to practice. You have to practice. This one feels like it's about to run out. It is about to run out. Oh, shoot. This is a green one. Yeah, it's messed up. That one was really messed up. So it just depends on if you really, really, really want to learn or if you just want to play with it. This one does have a little bit of a more smaller nib, but it's been used so much. Yeah, it's about worn out too. But there's a really giant one. This one's a little worn itself. Yeah. Pretty much. I have so many pins and I've just worn them all out. This one's better. Yeah, there we go. So it just depends on how much you want to learn, how much you want to do it. So this one, which is super cool, it's got all these tags that come in the kit. Lots and lots of tags. You can even make bigger ones. And I put a little pocket here, and there's a magnet there. And then pages start here. And so you can put all kinds of different things inside your pages. I know earlier, put it all over me. in the beginning of the event, Vicky was showing her bee book. She did such a good job. But you get little tabs. You get all kinds of things. There's no way, you can't say that you aren't going to learn how to make a book, and it's not hard. People are always make them and go, oh gosh, that's so hard. I don't think I could do it. I'm like, no, you could do it. You can do it. It's really not that hard. Not at all. And it's relaxing. Stress-free. The pages are cool. Here's a little belly band out of tickets. Another. I just haven't finished it, but all kinds of school stuff. There's another one. Here's a big pocket. And then you just fold it over and go to your next one. There's all kinds of papers that come in the kits, all kinds of stuff. I mean, you can't beat, you're going to get over 200 things in these kits, and all the pages come double-sided automatically, where when you buy a kit in Etsy, it doesn't come double-sided. So, but lots of journaling cards. These are always so cool. So, yeah. And then you just, I've fussy cut this out so I could put it on the front. And I don't know now what I'm going to do with it. Hey, Ralph. Hey, Maria. I cannot see your words. Why can't you see me? Hey, Amy. Why can't you see me? Maria? That's weird. At one point, oh, thanks, Amy. Huh. That's so weird that you can't see me. Interesting. Stay up there. This one's pretty cool, too. I just made this one day just to be making it. It doesn't have a kit. I see you, Grace. But Maria said she couldn't see me. Oh, she's talking about you, best. Oh, you. Oh, I see. Okay. I get it now. So there's a pocket here and a pocket here. And you see how these pages are just really old and distressed? All of this is in the library. Just lots of distressing. And then so cool. A lot of fun. And then all of that. Lots of stuff. More pockets. Yeah, you do need to learn to make a book. Oh, you're okay, Maria. You do need to learn how to make a book, Ralph. I keep telling you that. This one's just a little one. But this would be good for, this would be really good for like passwords, phone numbers, anything like that. Just a little cute book. Yeah, so cute. All right. Well, Grace is after me, so you guys don't want to miss Grace. She's coming up. And we hope that you guys will watch her and everyone else. Ralph is coming up. Yeah, lots of people still. Oh my goodness, that fire is really going. Let's see what it said this time. Let's see what it said this time. Forward progress has been stopped. Yay! Forward progress stopped means they have got it under control, and they are, it's 0.25 acres and they're headed towards it to getting it. We'll start mopping it up soon. So that's awesome. That's awesome. That is so awesome. Now I've lost my comments. Great. All right. Well, anyway, go see Grace and then Ralph and then Carla. And then I'm not sure who's after Carla, but you will want to go see it all. And that is awesome. So I will see you guys over there with Grace, and you guys have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon and evening. And I'm going to get back busy on my next kit because I'm going out of town this weekend and I got to take it all with me. So catch you guys later. Bye.